of how important water is to not only farmers but just for life sustaining, yeah. That and then we're up against RIMPAC coming too to practice and use our islands to do their what I mean, do what they're gonna do over here, destroy, poison to go kill others somewhere in another country. They use us, Hawaii, as a standing, a practice area where
yes.
we get poisoned. Every single one of us, not just me as a Kanaka Oiwi, but every single one of us can be affected down the road from it. So, it's just frustrating, and yeah, that sucks that they want to do that over here too, and I know about it too. We have people trying to fight it right now as we speak.
About the water diversions.
We do have people trying to hunker down on that and stop that nonsense,
Totally. Yeah. No, I've
taking the water of the locals
100%.
and using it for city
Yeah, I mean, just
purposes instead of
I think
helping the
what you
locals.
said is much more powerful than anything I'll say on it. But just the brief thing that I mentioned about how what I've seen here in our little stretch of all this life that comes around it. Of course, it's deeper and bigger than just the bird that comes. But
the
it's
dragonfly,
it's all part of it. Yeah.
The trees, everything. We need that water. They need that water. And once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
And also, like, if it flash floods, like, that stream actually catches all the extra water and diverts it.
Exactly.
If they make a solid pipe, it's gonna erode everything away downstream.
Oh,
So that kind of helps if they close it off. It's like messing with the ecosystem.
Yeah, messing with the balance. Because for our kupuna that did this already, we've been here, done that until everything got taken away from us, right? So it messes with the balance. There was a system set in place where we understood the flow of the water and how it's supposed to go, and not stop it in certain areas. Just let it, run its course and stuff, and work with it, not against it.
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But then it got all from government and the powers that be, right? They kind of messed with it, and now everybody's suffering for it, including us, the very people of this Aina.
Yeah.
We suffer the most, but the actual Aina suffers way worse.
Yeah. No, definitely. I agree. Yeah, I mean, and what you said, it's not a new idea, but in permaculture they talk about water where it's you want to slow it down as much as possible. How many times can you use it in the system? But what's really cool when I was studying permaculture is that this whole section on water and farming, they're actually referencing the old Hawaiian systems of the top down from Mauka to Makai, all of that. And that's actually what's occurring in our Macnut orchards. There's actually these swale systems up here that kind of go back and forth, that slow the water down as it comes to the ditch too. But yeah, that philosophy and what you had said before, I really resonates with me too. It's like what is happening across the planet, not just here in Hawaii, but Hawaii to me is like it's amplified here on a different level, which also makes it a place that I think can be a great example for other places to do it the right way. Although there's still a struggle and battle to be fought over, and maybe that's not the right way to put it, but the idea, what I'm getting to is that today the way things are done is we're having a monologue with the land, when in fact we should be having a dialogue. We want to tell it, so I want to build this development over here, and I'm going to take the marsh and I'm going to just run the water that way, and that's my way to do it. So I'm having that monologue. Instead, you got to stop and see what the land is asking for,
Right.
or the back and forth. It's not to say you can't go and build a home or do whatever, but how do you do it in balance with nature here in Hawaii, on the mainland, anywhere else across the globe?
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I think that's what we're like. It's a constant evolution of how do we continually improve what we're doing here. And if it's talking to these guys, and I just met you guys, and that's what I love about this place is we want everyone to show up and
I was like, wow, there's a lot of people. How did everyone just merge together? It's like, you guys travel so much. It's like, I haven't seen.
Oh, so nice to see you, David. So happy. Hi. I don't think I've met before.
I'm Michael.
Anu.
Hi. I got hung up with Ciro in the front. Hi. Nice to see you. And then I see these guys again. Oh, I haven't met. Oh, you're young. She's the middle? Okay. Now I get it. I get to see the entire family today. So I saw them at the farmer's market, and now
Oh yeah.
it's like the full circle. So you guys are what?
You know, well, these guys, they showed up when we were just kind of circling towards the classroom. We were going to sit down, and
Awesome.
so you guys got part of the spiel that I was talking about.
Yeah.
But definitely by no means the whole story, and there's more to it.
Of this particular project here.
No, just the whole farm,
Oh, yeah.
the tour.
Yeah, this is not the nicest place to stop at.
Yeah, no, we were just kind of walking up
I'm
and then gonna walk
like,
back down.
this is where all the construction is happening.
But we can walk back down and.
Should we go see the finish?
Oh yeah, we were just gonna put eyeballs on the ditch.
Oh,
real
yeah.
quick,
And did you guys see that since last time we were here, we started we're backfilling that area, but we're going to keep an area for a pond and for Louis as well, because it was really a big pool that is left over there. So now we just need to get it a little bit more level. We have a project doing it, and guys. And did they tell you what they built?
No, I haven't heard. Yeah.
Hale, traditional hale.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, the
Very
traditional real deal hales.
Yeah,
we build
yeah.
for schools and farms, community centers. Yeah,
With
me,
all
my
the-
daughters, and my Kane, and my husband.
Wonderful.
And with
Yeah.
all the traditional material.
With
and
traditional
everything.
material, but with the exception of nylon parachute cords, because
Flash.
when we lashing and stuff, yeah, we kind of like morphed it with the old with the new, because we're in these times, yeah. So we're just trying to utilize and still keep it traditional, but use practical stuff too, so that it lasts longer, because it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
From the bottom to the top, building a hale, it's a lot of work, but it's a labor of love.
Wow. Well said.
Yeah,
Yeah, these guys are doing really nice work
yeah.
with
All over
community.
like island
Yeah.
hopping and stuff.
Very
We build.
Did you
yeah.
guys just build one on Maui?
That's where our kumu is located. Kumu Francis.
I saw something like
Yeah,
a month
he
ago.
has the
and I was
biggest
like, oh, I wanted
hale.
to go so bad.
Yeah,
He has a Guinness
that's
Book of World Records of the biggest hale
What?
in the whole entire island, because he is the master
Wow.
builder. Out of all hale builders, we're under him.
Wow.
So he's like, I'm getting chicken skin.
I can feel it.
He's like he's the guy to go to,
He's
because
the holder of the
he
knowledge.
has done this most of his life.
Wow.
So he carries the welterweight title of
Yeah.
the biggest hale
Yeah.
on Maui.
Wow.
Yeah, but we got several other ones on Maui and stuff, not such a large scale.
Yeah.
But yeah, we go in and then we from time to time too, like we do repairs like thatching, like with other hales that were already built. We'll go back and go re-thatch and stuff, and because the wind,
Sure.
some of the lolu come off, some of the material and stuff, so we just jump in, re-thatch,
Wow.
and
And we're actually talking about probably bringing her kumu here to do one halate for the school program. We just had a Kamehameha school here. And
to include the keiki too, that's a good idea. That's important. Because when we do it with everybody involved. Everybody. It's a kako effort.
Yeah, no, that's the goal is to bring, and that's the goal of Ale. It's like a place where everyone comes and
that way everybody can put their hands in and
the
have
mana
that connection.
and the rock and
have the connection to it's important.
I wish I had more time to give you guys an actual tour. Until what time are you guys?
Oh, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. No. No, it won't work.
I just wanted to come in.
Yeah.
I just flew in to check on my daughter because she's talking to me on the phone and I'm okay, Mom. I'm over here, Mom. And I'm like, I don't know where exactly. I know. I know. Because this is my dad's hometown. You know what I'm saying? This is where my dad grew up and stuff. But where exactly are you? How are you? I want to see and touch and feel you and make sure I'm Mom.
Especially Kayla's such a soft, like sweet
person,
so you definitely want to make sure
I'm
she's
like,
fine.
okay, let me just catch a flight and check on you.
But you guys should definitely do the full tour. Go and see
mahalo.
Do the full tour of all the food forests. A little bit, and I know Kayla also knows really well. So just feel free to tour everywhere and just feel the mana, and then if you see some place that you really inspires, just let me know. I'm happy. Like I said, this is long-term for us, so it's like we love both of them. So Rex and Kayla, so we want to see how to flourish and things like that.
Mahalo.
Thank you.
Something else that I would say to these guys, because I didn't know y'all were coming, but I think I've always looked at this property as, we call it a farm, but to me it's a farm is just one piece of the whole thing. I've always seen it more as like a communal space of we're farming, but what do you do with the food from the farm? You cook, and what is cooking? It brings people together to eat. It's community. It's education. It's also like having good times, in all of that together. So I think this place it's more than just a farm, really. Yeah, it's not doing it justice or explaining it all by just calling it that.
I find for us it's funny because it's a place where I just go and work. I never eat the actual fruit of this. I leave it for everyone else.
Really?
No, but it's been my karma in this lifetime. I go everywhere, I work and then I'm like, I have to leave, and then I'm like, well, everyone else will get to eat this.
The fruits of your labor.
Yeah, literally.
This was the first time in years that I got to eat a lychee off the tree, because normally everyone eats them, and I come back and I'm like, and then I'm
Zero.
it's okay, I have a lot of children, so I'm just like, okay, everyone just eats, and then I'll get to eat one thing one time.
One lychee.
Yeah, one lychee. I was so happy.
Okay, so
Wow.
that's what it tastes like.
Next year you get two.
Yeah, I got two. I even cook. But it always comes back. I never think for me, owning land is not a concept. You cannot own land.
That's not a Kanaka way of thinking.
It doesn't.
either.
It doesn't even fit in my head.
We don't own land. The land
We're just caretakers.
tells you what it wants, and the land, stewards to the land, caretaker of the land. That's the thinking,
And I'm just happy that the land is letting me take care of it, and I'm not attached to anything on the long run. I'm just like, okay, just don't kill me in the process. That's the only thing I ask. The guinea grass, just don't or the cane grass, just don't bury me in the compost with it. But at the same time, I'm like, it's amazing when you see that they were nothing 10 years ago. You can see the ocean from everywhere here. And now it's like in 10 years, there's 9 living food forests. There's all these different market gardens, all, the dwarf coconuts, the different bamboos, and the soil, and all the native, there's so many different, the native geckos are coming back. All these different plant species that are, food for native species are all creating that the biodome is coming back alive. So just seeing that for me is like a reward, and seeing the keikis coming and being so inspired, and then the different children that are coming through and changing their perspective on sustainability and regenerative system. I'm just like, that's the goal. Like we hit about 500 KTs per year, like we help transform on their path. And I'm like, okay, as long as we can set a certain minimum of people that we can transform, then I've done my quota for what is the objective of this project. Maybe I don't get to eat any of the food, but at least my quota has been done of supporting. And so, yeah, I know we all have limited time to go through stuff, and I